Hello, my loves. Oh, have I got an unboxing for you? Check out this sexy beast. Look at this box, guys. It's like something from a really upmarket underwear shop or dress shop. Oh, it's like Pretty Woman. I have already opened it because I did an unboxing on TikTok quickly as well. So I've got the Jelly Flex Kit XL Stiletto. I'm going to show you what's in there. You've got the Build Plus Gel in Clear. It's HEMA-free multi-use gel and absolutely loved by nail techs. Look at the packaging. This is stunning. Got a couple of nail files, 100, 100 and 180. The 180 is for your natural nail. Got some glitter, honey. This is called Burn Book. They would be quite good. You could separate those polka dots and make a really cool design. This is the primer for the Jelly Flex Kit. Goes on your natural nail and the tip. These are the nails. My God, I've had them on now on my for a while, and they are strong. Got a nice nail brush. Oh, I've got a badge. I'm so excited about this because I've got the other badge that says Nail Tech. Got the double up 2-in-1 base and top coat. Some more glitter. Look at the colour of this. What do you think I should do with this? Because I think I need to use it on something. I don't know. Look at it. It's like a peacock. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Maybe we need an acrylic design set. What are we thinking, guys? Oh, got this lovely tool as well. Look at this in its little pouch. Very fancy. That's for nail prep. You can use that to scrape any gunk off the nail plate, excess cuticle and all that malarkey. I'm just checking if I've missed anything. It comes with the Prep and Shine wipes and also an orange wood stick and some nail buffers, which I'm going to use. Also, the Jelly Flex lamp. Look at this packaging again, guys. The quality is phenomenal. You get your plug, obviously, USB, your lead, and your lamp. This is what it looks like underneath. Got your 3 bulbs there. Everything's touch, so it makes it very, very easy. So you just plug it in to charge. You don't have to have it plugged in to use. There we go. Get some charge on the girl. There she is. She's charging, see? Everything... What I'm finding with the Glitter Planet brand is everything is very well thought out in a lot of detail. There are lots and lots of details. There's the lights on. And the quality is second to none. I can't fault it. Like, you can switch between 30-second and 60-second timer, long press, which turns it off. You can also turn the lamp on just by touching the top of the lamp. Now let's look at this. The new Efile. Holy moly. I told you I got a big unboxing. This is, I've had lots of products from lots of places. What's getting me about the Glitter Planet and Nailmate brand is the quality of the packaging and the quality of the product, like the way it feels in your hand, the way all little details, like look at these rubber beads on the bottom so it doesn't slip on your desk. All these little details have been really thought out properly. Like Lorna and Sean have taken their time over this and really wanted this to be something nail techs will love using and rely on. It does come with these little bits, but I've also got the full kit. I mean, come on now. Look at it. That's everything you need. Don't need anything else. You literally don't need anything else. This is the base. Now you can charge the port. You can charge it either on the charging dock here or directly with its USB connection into that plug. So you can either plug it directly into the Efile itself, or you can just rest the Efile, because it's magnetic, onto the charging dock. And it looks very swish. I'll show you in a minute. This is the handpiece. She's lightweight, no vibration. It's just amazing. So this is the charging dock. We're going to plug that in, okay? Plug into the USB, into the plug, and the two connect, and it's like magnetized. So it sits beautifully on there, and then she's charging. And I really like that. I like it more than having just my Efile on the desk, because I feel like when it's on the desk, it just sort of gets like pushed around a bit and knocked around. I mean, I'm clumsy, so that's probably why. Just plugging the handpiece in. There we go. See this sort of swish design? Right, so you've got forward and reverse button. Then you press the button next to it for on, off. And then you've got high, medium and low setting on the front if you just want it auto set. Or you can move the dial for yourself. I'm going to use the orange wood stick to prep my nails. I thought, look, it comes in the kit, so I'm going to use it. And I'll also tell you now, all these items and everything, absolutely everything on the Nailmate Glitter Planet website, you can get 10% off if you just type in Sarah B in the discount section when you check out. You will save 10%. Which, you know, when you're making purchases like e-files or kits and stuff like that, it's really, really worth taking advantage of that offer. So I'm going to turn that on. Look, see, it tells you it's in forward. It tells you that it's at 0 speed. It tells you the battery. So low is automatically the 10,000 RPM, and I'm going to use that with the cuticle prep bit. I'm going to use that, and it's amazing. Really easy. Where's my dog gone? I've got 2 dogs now, by the way. My mum and dad, my mum's been poorly, my dad's been poorly. They couldn't manage with their dog, who is my dog's sister. And I said, I'll have her for a few days. Well, they look so good together. They really do. I don't think they should be separated. They're like best friends. They're both so settled. I don't know where she's gone though. I just heard her. She's buggered off. Right, okay, so stop that. See, it's on pause. I can switch to reverse and then press the button again. Starts back up again. It's so good. Like, I'm so excited by this bit of kit. I've always had cheaper brand e-files because, you know, you do, don't you? But the difference is huge. Even just the fact that the e-file itself is so much lighter, because I get achy hands. You know, when you've been doing this for a long time and see how bendy my thumbs are and that, I have arthritis. So anything that makes life easier for me. Just going to clean the dust off that and pop it back in its case. Obviously, I'd be doing the whole cleansing, sanitizing thing with clients. Just going to, this bristle brush it's firm and soft at the same time. It's not scratchy, but it's got some backbone to it. And then I'm going to use the buffers that came in the kit. And I can say that my nail prep was fine. I've had no lifting, no issues whatsoever. I'm still wearing them. So, you know, what you get in the kit is what you need, essentially. You don't need anything else. And I really like, I mean, you know I'm an acrylic design girly, but damn, the Jelly Flex stuff is so quick. I've toyed around with doing these kind of things, but I've never had a full kit like this where everything is cohesive, and I now understand the importance of just getting it from one brand, and also the beautiful box helps because I've literally got my box on display. Okay, that sounds wrong. I've got Glitter Planet's beautiful box on display. It's so, I can't get rid of it. It's absolutely stunning. It's so well made. So I'm just making sure, oh, hello, darling. She was sat right by my feet. I'm just making sure I buff all the shine off the nails. It's very gentle. These blocks are really cool, these little blocks. Not used them before. And getting right in, down in those nail folds, because that's where we know the oils gather. Do you want to sit on my lap, babes? Come on. She wants to curl up on my lap. She likes doing that while I edit. Teddy's not so keen. He's not as cuddly. But Honey is a cuddly wuddly little bear. Okay, so I'm sizing up my tips. It must cover, obviously, the entire nail, no gaps. We're going to use the Prep and Shine wipes that come with the kit. And that will remove the oil from the nail surface. Okay, sweet girl. There's a good girl. And this is the Jellyflex primer. Use this sparingly and avoid contact with the skin. You want to put some on the tip, just on the bit that's going to have contact with your nail. You don't need to do the whole underneath of the tip, just the part that's going to have contact with your nail. And then a small bit on your natural nail as well, but do not flood it. There's no need. More is not better. It just does its job. It just needs the right amount. Let that set for a second. Come on, young lady, you need to sit down now. And we've got the 2-in-1 base and top. So I'm going to apply that to the nail now. Again, I'm not going to put loads on and flood it. Just enough to kind of make that sticky Velcro base. Good girl. The actual applicator brush does make a difference, and this one is beautifully shaped with that kind of slight curve, so it makes it really easy when you're getting close to the cuticle of the nail. Okay, so on goes my lamp with the 60-second timer. Under it goes. Once that's done, we're going in with the Build Plus. I can't get over the packaging. Like, it's been so well thought out. It's nothing basic about it. Even just the little holographic details here and there, like, oh. So this is a really thick builder type gel. It's very thick and gloopy, which is what you want. Don't obviously have it under the light, even though the light's off. I'm going to apply a little bit there, see? And then, sorry, I'm giving the dog kisses. I've got isopropyl alcohol and a brush ready in case I've overflowed and I need to clear it up. So that's at the ready. I'm going to apply the tip. I'm going to sort of apply them like you do normal nail tips. So I'm going to push down and make sure there's no air bubbles. And then as soon as it's in place, straight under that lamp, and it just freezes it. Okay, so it went under the lamp for a minute, but I will do a full cure with the whole hand afterwards. Again, size up my tips. Same thing. Apply the Jellyflex primer. Apply it to the natural nail. Avoid the skin. Don't need too much. Once that's dried down, in with the base. This is so quick. In with the base with that lovely applicator brush. Look at the shape of that. Oh, it really makes a difference, doesn't it? You'll know if you've tried different shapes. It really makes a difference. Make sure I close that lid, push it off to the side, and under the lamp we go. Here we are, nice and easy. Then we got the builder gel again on the underneath of the tip. A nice gloop of it. You might find like, oh, I don't know how much to put. Well, just have a go. If you put it on the nail and it feels like there's not enough product, take it back off because you haven't cured it yet. Take it back off. Put some more on. You'll know if it's the right amount. You just gauge it. Press down and under the lamp she goes. Easy. I would recommend this lamp over the smaller one. That's just my personal preference. I think it's just more user friendly. As in, like, it's really easy to just tap it and put your hand under it. There's no faff, no fiddle. And it's quite powerful. I think it's, let me tell you the wattage. Oh, just tonked it. It's an 18 watt. It's got 3 LED high power LEDs. So we're following the same pattern, obviously, on every nail. Done the Jellyflex primer, let that dry down, in with the base coat. Under the lamp she goes. I'm drinking tea, but do you know what tea I'm drinking? Guys, I've had a revelation. I'm drinking chai tea. Chai tea is my new addiction, and chai latte. I've gone through a whole box of chai tea and a whole tin of chai latte in the last 10 days. I'm hooked. That's the problem with me. If I just find a new flavour and I'm done, I'm like, oh my God. I love it. I want everything chai now. I'm like, darling, I need chai tea. I had to have a normal tea bag yesterday. It was upsetting, quite frankly. Chai tea is the way forward, guys. Have you ever tried chai tea? I'd love to know what you think about it. For me, the first time I had chai latte, my partner made me a chai latte, and it just tasted like puddings that my grandma would make me with nutmeg and cinnamon and that creaminess, and I was sold on it. It was nostalgia in a cup. And I said, I don't think I'm going to like chai tea though, because I only like Yorkshire tea. I love it. I absolutely love it. It just tastes so lovely. I've gone my whole life and I feel like I've missed out. It's funny, isn't it, how other people can introduce you to things that you didn't think you liked, and then you like them. So yeah, that's me waffling on. Same thing with this, look, tap it with your knuckle, bosh, under the light. And then we're just going to do the thumb. That is, I've not sped it up. That is literally how quick it is. What we at, 16 minutes, and we've done prep and tip application, like full nail application. So ready for design. Mad, isn't it? And the shape is so perfect. Like, there's don't have to mess about. I'm actually scared that this puts me at risk of like not wanting to do acrylic nails, because this is just so user friendly. So easy. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't have to sit as long at my desk and my hands hurt. So look at this perfect nail. I don't have to worry about shaping them incorrectly, because hello, look at them. Guys, you better like make sure you keep me in check. Make sure I don't stop doing acrylic. I bloody love acrylic. It's just, they're so easy. Look at it. They're done. Look at them. Hello, honey. I'm just going to sharpen up the shape, because if my stilettos can't kill somebody, then they're not right. They need to at least be some sort of weapon. So I'm using my Glitter Planet 180 grit file. Again, I'm reminding you, anything on the website, anything, even if you're just buying some glitter or a brush, use code Sarah B. Save yourself money. Why wouldn't you? Just save yourself that little bit of money, guys. Every penny counts, doesn't it? Look at this packaging. I'm sorry, what? Look how friggin' stunning that is. Oh my God. So this is Radiant Red. It's like a jelly gel, but you can get better coverage if you layer it up. That is stunning red. So let's look at how this baby applies then. The brush is a beautiful shape for getting onto the nice and close to the cuticle area. This is a absolutely stunning colour. I do love a red nail. We know this. But I haven't had to go in with my detailer brush, which is interesting because I normally do. But I just didn't feel the need because of the applicator brush. I did have a tiny little bit of overspill there on the left, so I'm just going to grab my little brush with some isopropyl alcohol and just wipe it away. Look how pretty that is. Oh my God. So I've cured it, and now I'm going in with a second coat because I want a little bit more coverage. But you could do this in one. It's a lovely kind of jelly effect. Oh, I've done it again, gone over. I will tidy that up. Just look at that coverage. Even with two coats, there is still, with the light, there is that jelly effect. It's just a little bit more opaque without the light. Once that's cured, I'm going in with the 2-in-1 double up base and top. What a bargain that is. One product, two uses. And it is super shiny. I've still got them on. It's lovely, lovely top coat. I've not had any chipping. I've not had anything. Nothing at all. Really nice. Okay. She's going in the lamp. And look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Then a bit of isopropyl alcohol on a lint-free pad because you will have a residue, because obviously it's a base and top doubled up. So give her a scrub-a-dub-dub to get off any sticky residue. Look at that. Oh, so they're all done. So that was really quick, and I've got a full set of gorgeous red nails. Oh, I could leave it there, but I'm not going to. I'm going in with Houdini, which is a black acrylic, and also these lovely crystals, which are from my website, Alina Crystals. Hello, I'll put the link in the description. Yes, I'm back. And there are 2 unique limited edition mixes on there, which I haven't even shown you guys yet. So I'm going to put the website link in the bio, in the description box, and you can go and check out the Alina Crystals collections that are coming back. Sorry, I'm really excited. I've kept it very, very secret. And I've been very, very busy as well. So I'm taking a bead of Houdini on my little 3D brush, and I'm going to do some flowers. I am working with my non-dominant hand here. So I will speed up the footage at times because your girl is slow, honey. I'm so slow with my non-dominant hand. Because it's like trying to write with your non-dominant hand, isn't it? It takes a bit longer. It doesn't feel the same. However, I'm going to use Houdini to do some florally kind of shapes and petals and things. I didn't really have a plan. I just knew how I wanted it to look, I guess. And the more as I went on, I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Obviously, I want to add some of the beautiful AB crystals from my website. And this particular box is 1,400 crystals all sorted into size, not shape. But you can get the bag as well of 1,400. And as I said, there are 2 brand new mixes that are unique and limited edition on the website, which I've just kept very, very secret because, I don't know, I maybe was potentially a little bit nervous that if I launched, nobody would buy anything. So I was a bit like talking myself out of it. But I've done it now. It's done. So feel free to go and have a look. And if there's anything that's not on there that I previously sold that you would like, let me know. I am building up stock options. I want to work on some mixes first. So yeah, I'm just going to continue with applying some beads and building up this kind of floral type thing. If I could say it looked like any particular flower, maybe an orchid, but orchids are generally pretty and not black. But your girl loves black and red. I can't help it. I'm even thinking of going back red with my hair. What do you think? Should I? Dark root, colour melt into red hair. I've got a consultation tomorrow. It's going to be expensive, so feel free to place an order on my website. Or use my code with Glitter Planet, please. Okay, I'm just going to pull the edge just there to just give that shape. It's very delicate movement. Can you see what I mean? I'm not really putting pressure on it. I'm just delicate little movements just to mould it into shape. There we are, just pressing down a little bit more. I want that kind of scoopy shape. Scoopy doopy. Look at that, isn't she cute? Right, on to the next nail, and I'm going to do a kind of black rose type shape here. Hello, honey bunny, you want to come up? Come on then. Oh, she's looking at me like, bitch, give me something, but I'm not going to tell you what I want because I'm a dog and I can't talk. Obviously, I've sped this up. You need to wait for the acrylic to matte down a little bit, so it's like Play-Doh consistency, so you can mould it. And then I'm just going to pat out. So I put it in like a croissant shape, and then I'm going to pat out the petals. And the good thing is, once the acrylic is mattified, you kind of get that texture from the brush, which is really lovely, and it gives it a bit more of a normal petal look. Obviously, I'm using black acrylic, like I said, so Houdini does have a slight sparkle to it as well, which is lovely. And I'm going to continue doing that. So once it mattifies a bit, I separate it and I roll it out a bit like a croissant shape. And then I press it, putting the pressure on the front of my brush, less pressure on the back, but I still want it quite thin. And I'll just keep doing that all the way around until it looks like, well, a flower, a petal flower. It's so pretty. I would put some music in the background, but I don't think I've got any. So you'll just have to be bored. Sorry about that. I have got some production software, so I could produce my own beats to go in the back. Should I do that? Because obviously I'm doing a lot more with music now. In fact, if you want to look at my music stuff, I'll put my Instagram. You can see me doing gigs and things like that. It's quite good fun. I'm going to pop a bead in the middle. I mean, I'm okay with how these turned out for a left-handed thing. I'm quite happy. I'm going to press that bead out. As we get closer, obviously, to the middle, the beads get smaller and the control becomes a little bit more difficult with your non-dominant hand. But it's okay. This is the centre bead, so I'm going to make it like a donut shape and then press out the edges. So, yeah, it's going to look quite cute. Just press out those edges. And then I'm making sure I've got enough space because I want to pop a crystal in the middle. I'm just going to do a couple of petals, just single petals. So again, wait for it to mattify, and then I'm going to press it out and just start playing with the shape until I get it where I want it. There's no, like, everyone's different as to how they do them. I really like the flowers that Zule Nails does. Like, she's epic. She's my favourite content creator. And I love her nails. I love her acrylic design. I need an acrylic design set. I just haven't had the time. I'm been setting up Alina Crystals, building that website again, and then setting up all my new music stuff and, working on rehearsals and stuff, and then doing this as well, and full-time caring for Oliver because he doesn't go to normal education because he's autistic, so he's at home with me most of the time. So there's a lot going on. Okay, so look, I've done some flowers. Aren't they pretty? And now I'm going to buff. I'm going to use the same buffing block from the prep thing, and I've just buffed the middle nail and the pinky, and I'm going in with fluid gel. This stuff is invaluable. You need it. You need it. And I'm going in with my crystals from Alina Crystals. Hello, shameless plug. And we're going to pop one in there. Bloop. In she goes. Just nudge it into place. Super sparkly. They don't scratch. They're very, very good quality. I'm going to take my brush with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and just clear up the overspill because I put a bit too much fluid gel on. Then I'm going to make sure I really clean my brush after that. There we are. And then that will go for a minute under my lamp. And I'm going to do the same on this one. Bloop in the middle. Like so. Under the lamp. And then we're going to do the petals. Just a little crystal on the petals. Because more is more when it comes to bling. Come on, you know the rules. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got no bling. It's just the way it is. I'm very sad that I've run out of chai tea bags. Okay. And then, I'm going to do like a swirl. Look how easy that was. And the thing is, I'm going to be able to nudge the crystals into place. I'm going down in size. I'm not using the biggest ones that are in the kit. I'm using the smallest 3 sizes. But it's easier to pick them up, I think. I mean, you could put them into a crystal tray and then pull them back in. I'm terrible for spilling things, so I just kept it like this. But I decided to stock the little boxes because, I don't know, I just feel like it's a little bit easier for some people. Not everybody. Some people prefer them in bags. And that's fine as well. You'll also notice from my website, it's new branding, new colours. The packaging when you receive your order is all new. And it's all come from my brain. Yeah. So it's been very good. It's been a lot of work because I'm doing it all on my own as a single parent as well now. So it's a lot of work, but it's well worth it. Okay, so I'm going to nudge these into position. Just kind of make sure they're where I want them. And then under the lamp they'll go for a minute. And then same with the flower on this hand, on this nail. Quick flash cure. And then put the other two in place, and then we'll do a full cure. And then on the pinky, I just did a straight line down the middle, and I did a bigger crystal in the middle going out at the edges to smaller crystals. And again, because I used the fluid gel, I was able to nudge them into place and get them where I wanted them once I'd popped them on the nail. And it just made life a lot easier. I've sped it up because I'm still slow as shit with my left hand. But, you know, you get the gist of it. So I gave that a full cure. I then went in with a matte top coat on the middle nail and the pinky. And here's the final thing. Let me know what you think. I will pop all the links in the description box. And I will see you in my next video, which is going to be hauntingly wonderful. Hint, hint. Until then, tally bye, my friends.